best budget phone out this year.
CMF Phone 2 Pro. Search now on Flipkart.
The last time Pakistan were at a multi-team men's T20 event, their second game was against India, but before that they had to negate an associate. That went downhill for them against the UAE. Can they start better at the 2025 Asia Cup, where they kicked things off against Oman 48 hours prior to that high-voltage clash against India? We set up match 4 on CMF by Nothing presents ESPN Cricinfo Timeout, where we have the company of Wasim Jaffer. Mr. Jaffer, thank you for your time. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Yash.
Pakistan, there's been a clear attempt at putting that World Cup of last year to the past. No Babar, no Rizwan. There's also a clear and intentful attempt at changing their batting intent. What are you expecting from Pakistan at this Asia Cup?
I think they look a very fresh unit under Salman Ali Agha, the new captain. He's a decent little player, bats in the middle order, handy off spinner, and I think he's a good intelligent cricketer. And like you said, there's a clear intent to play the T20. That's how it should be played. They've got the personnel, they've got some new players who have done well in the PSL, in the other league. Saim Ayub is back for
Saibzada Farhan,
yes. And then some recent names who have done well in the T20 circuit, with Abrar as one of the mystery spinner, then Sufyan Mukim, who's done well. So there's a clear indication that they're going to go to a different route to what they've been playing, so which is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, Mohammad Nawaz plays a key part in this setup as well, as that all-rounder took the 5 in the final.
Yeah, 100%. And Hassan Nawaz, another guy who's done well. Mohammad Nawaz has been around. They've got Shaheen Shah Afridi, Haris Rauf, similar faces, but the look of it looks pretty new, and that's the way to go in T20s.
Yeah. And if we look at their results since Mike Hesson took charge as coach, they beat Bangladesh at home, then lost to Bangladesh away. They won a series against West Indies in the USA, and then won the recently concluded tri-series in the lead up to the Asia Cup. Improved results, but now that India have played UAE, there's a bit of a contrast to paint, because UAE in their 2 tri-series games were competitive, significantly more competitive against Pakistan. This comparison becomes inevitable, but given all of that, how will Pakistan approach this game 48 hours ahead of the India contest?
Well, they'll be mindful to what happened in the last couple of games that they played, which came very close. They would have liked to have won a lot more, handsomely. But you got to give credit to UAE also. You can't buy into too much about the India game. I think they'll bounce back, strongly in the next game. It's just the nervousness. But I think Pakistan, they'll be up for it. They haven't had a very good recent past in the ICC events. They haven't played the way they needed to play. And like I said, this young unit will be keen to do well. And I feel they'll be, would want to win this handsomely before going into a tough game which is coming up.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a lot more to talk about that game coming up on Sunday. But before that, Pakistan have the challenge of Oman, who had such an impressive 2024. They were at the T20 World Cup where they had that famous super over against Namibia to kick things off. Before that, they had sealed qualification for this Asia Cup by being runners-up at the ACC Premier Cup. They have qualified for this ahead of Nepal, remember. But all that is 18 months ago, and it's been a really long time for them, because there's been a bit of an administrative mess. It was honestly a pretty bad situation, and as a result now half of this squad is completely different to the squads that played that Premier Cup and the World Cup. It's quite unfortunate for a team which is on its way up to be confounded by such a situation.
Yeah, I mean, as it is, the associate teams, they don't play really tough games. They don't play against strong teams. To lose so many players who have done well and made them qualify, it's going to be a tough task. They'll learn, but I think they'll be upbeat about it. There are some good names. Jatinder Singh, who's been around for a while, he scored a lot of runs for Oman. Shakil Ahmed, who's a handy player. And there's another one called Aryan Bisht. I think he's come through under 19 level. So I mean, this is the time to make a name for yourself. So they'll be looking for this opportunity, and they'll be trying to compete, neck and neck with some strong teams. So I feel this is their opportunity to shine.
Yeah, those are just some of the names worth keeping an eye out on, as Wasim points out. Jatinder Singh, who's the captain, Shakil Ahmed is the slow left armer, and Aryan Bisht, up-and-coming all-rounder, just 20 years of age. What is the best design? What is, tactically, what are you looking to do as Oman to push Pakistan as much as you can?
Well, I feel their best bet would be to bat first and put some runs on the board and then challenge them because in these kind of games I feel the bowlers that the Pakistan are going to face, they won't have faced these bowlers in the recent past, so they can spring in few surprises, but probably the best chance is to bat, put runs on the board and defend the score.
All right. Thank you so much, Wasim, for your time. You were with us when the Pakistan-USA game happened at the T20 World Cup. Do you sense anything like that? Any chances of that happening here?
Very unlikely. I'll be very surprised. I'll be shocked, to be honest, because I think Pakistan, like I said, they look a good solid unit, and I feel they'll up for a good contest.
All right. Wasim, Jaffer, thank you so much for setting things up. Wasim will be back with us when we build up to the game. Be sure to join us then. This is the first ever international meeting in any format between Pakistan and Oman. Let's see what transpires. This was CMF by Nothing, presents ESPN Cricinfo Timeout.
Best budget thrown out this year.
CMF Phone 2 Pro. Search now on Flipkart.